Hey guys, MCU Collector with a quick video. I know it's been a few days since I've had a video. This one's just going to be a real quick unboxing. Not really going to review the figure, but it is the Spider-Man Origins line, the Doctor Octopus, which I believe is a repaint of the old Toy Biz figure, with the silver and being the kind of the major difference. I believe the Toy Biz figure actually had the yellow, give it that more classic look. But if you would have seen in any of my previous videos, I don't collect any Toy Biz figures. I only collect Hasbro. And since this one is a Hasbro branded figure, I'm good to go. Now, I'm sure we will get a new Doctor Octopus in the future. But until then, I will have this figure in my display. That way I at least have a comic Doctor Octopus. I do have the Spider-Man trilogy, the original Sam Raimi trilogy figure, but that way I'll have a comic one in my display. I got it for 35 bucks on eBay. Not too bad. So we'll just kind of open it up here so we can see it. Looks pretty cool from the package. Let's see how it really all comes together. So as you can see the figure there, one thing that I don't care for in the Toy Biz figures was always kind of my biggest thing is I feel like the paint apps is as much as there is tend to get pretty over exaggerated. So looking at this head sculpt, the paint, I just don't care for that look. So lots of paint, which is great, but then you really look at how it kind of comes out and it looks, and I'm just not a big fan of that. I think it's over exaggerated. I get that maybe it's comic accurate, but I don't personally like the way it looks. But there it is there. So lots of twist ties keeping this figure in package. So we'll get these removed and we can get the figure out. So one thing that's very cool is I really like the way the tentacles look on this figure. It looks like they are a pretty darn good size. So all this packaging material on these older figures, so nice now. You just pull the figure right out, open the box, pull the plastic out, and the figures are really ready to go before they do all this different stuff with these figures to keep them in the package. So now, with the collector-friendly packaging, you can remove it from the package. You can always place it back in the package, no problem. It's just kind of nice. So some of the articulation things with these older style figures, the articulated fingers, which I've never been a real big fan of, especially on this one. It doesn't seem to actually go too much, and I don't want to force it all too much. Not bad. You have the toe articulation as well. Was never a real big fan of that. Just didn't think it was too necessary. But again, I don't try and get into dynamic poses, so for me that's different. There's no ankle pivot on these older figures. The way these leg joints are, I just not a fan of. I don't care for them too much. So not bad. But taking a look at the back of the figure, there are the holes in there so you can port the tentacles in. I don't think there's any particular way that they should be, but I would think that the longer ones should probably be the bottom ones. And you can see that there's pretty good length to these tentacles. So not bad. It looks like they are actually all the same length. But these came out looking really, really nice. It looks like there's a goldish bronze kind of overspray paint on the tentacles. Not bad. They are articulated, which is really cool. So that's pretty awesome. So they are all the same size, so you could just kind of port them right into the back there. Wow. This is pretty awesome. There you have it, all 4 tentacles. Wow. These are crazy, and they're made of that kind of bendable rubber plastic material. So you can really pose them in any way that you like. It is very back heavy, so the figure does have a hard time trying to stand up. But one thing that this line of figures came with a Spider-Man Origins stand, so you can actually, with the peg holes at the bottom of the feet, port them right in, so you could stand on it, and that'll get him to stand, because these tentacles make it very, very back heavy. So the stand actually really does support the figure quite nicely. But there he is, Dr. Octopus. Pretty awesome figure. Thanks guys for watching.